Some common eczema symptoms, by K. E. Baxter, eczematreatmentreview.org. When you're trying to figure out whether you or someone you're taking care of has eczema, it can be difficult as there are plenty of things that look like eczema but are not. For instance, if a child feels and scrape their knee but they keep itching at it, then it's entirely possible that the child simply needs to have their knee cleaned off and bandaged to ward off a potential infection. However, it is also possible that that child is itching at that knee because the skin is itchy and irritable. In this case, it can be very difficult to tell one way or the other until the original scrape is all healed up, unless you want to take the child to a doctor, which may not always be the best option, especially if it is just that the child is itching their scab often. But eczema symptoms aren't just about itchiness. After all, you can be looking for eczema symptoms without any rash for a while, as itchiness does occur before the rash itself appears more often than not. This is particularly true if it is the first time a person is dealing with potential eczema symptoms. If a certain area itches, then it's important to figure out the next step, which is to find a rash in that itchy area. In fair-skinned people, this rash may be a reddish rash that becomes brown, and in dark-skinned people it might be a rash that either becomes lighter or darker. Additionally, the skin will feel different whether it will get more scaly or dry, in addition to thicker than the surrounding skin. The rash will become worse and turn into blisters that, if you don't treat them, will end up oozing and crusting over. This is why many dermatology websites have pictures of patients so that you can compare diagnosed cases with your skin to figure out whether or not your potential eczema symptoms match up to someone who obviously has eczema. If you have certain trigger situations that make the skin worse, like a rise or lowering of body temperature, then you might have eczema. Finally, after everything else, consult a doctor for an official diagnosis and some help on what to do next. Video reveals incredibly effective eczema treatment. Music by Kevin MacLeod.